Okay guys, so I have the amped version. The amped version, it's finally here. I spent a lot of time fucking putting this together. It's the amped version of the TRG T-shirt Cannon, alright? This thing's ridiculous. It's totally steampunkified. It's freaking awesome, okay? So, I added a gun stock because I wanted a nice handle. It has a quick connect in the back here so it can charge through via CO2. And that just goes on a belt, like your tank, and then you just pressurize it. This gauge here is your pressure trigger, so it adds pressure to the pressurization chamber and gives you a reading on what the pressure is. On top of that, I added a laser pointer on the end there so that we have a sight for our target, and then I also added a sling so that you can just carry this on your shoulder like that, and you're on your way, just like a rifle, right? So I had a spare gun stock kicking around, a spare sling, and I threw it all together, and it came out to be pretty frickin' awesome. So I have it charged with about 70 PSI, so let's see what it can do against that Cat 5 box, okay? So here we go. Hopefully you guys can see. That's 70 PSI, okay? That's nothing. And that's safe for a crowd. This thing, I can ramp it up to about 200 PSI and it'll hold it just fine. So you can imagine, right? You see that force? It's pretty good. And that shirt is wrapped in elastics. Well, it's pretty freaking sweet. So I'll pressurize it again. I just hold this down and then it'll pressurize when I have my quick connect on here. Okay, guys? So hopefully that came out all right. I'll give you guys a quick look at it. So right here. And there is one last mechanism that I will add on the gun. And right here, I'm just gonna put a lever, like a pole, on the bottom. It actually looks like this. So that I can pull it and it'll just open the valve for me. So just like that. And then right there. But I'll bolt it in and then electrical tape the bottom and it'll just be frickin' sick. Overall, it didn't cost me much to make because I had a lot of the stuff in the TRG workshop here. And I mean, it cost me like 60 bucks to make by the time it's all said and done. Because the gauge cost me 20, the PVC cost me about 20 with the ball valve and everything like that. The gun stock I already had, so, and then the extra money was just trial and error. So, lots of time went into making this. I cannot explain, guys. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I love making shit like this. This is great. Oh, yeah, this is a good time. So, let me know what you guys think. And let me know if you guys want to see TRG Shirt Wars. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think, okay? Because we'll go run around out in the country there and shoot each other with these T-shirt guns if you guys want to see that. That also gives me a chance to try out that chainmail torso that's coming in. So, take care, guys, and as always, stay regular. Okay, so right about here. Now we just take this out. You can see about 30, put the 40 PSI right there. 30 PSI. Here we go. Just gonna fire this right at the wall. There you have it. T-shirt cannon. So I'm gonna be firing this at the Cat 5 box again at 110 PSI. So let's see what we can do here, okay? Oh yeah, dude. That's where it's at. That's fucking great. Okay, here we go. About 110 PSI with the TRG Amped T-shirt Cannon. Here we go. Alright guys. Gonna hit that Cat 5 box. Fuck yeah. That's where it's at, eh? 150 PSI. It's rated for easily 200. Pressure rated for 260. The PVC is rated for 450. The ABS is rated for 280. Okay? And I have it at 150 right now. And it's not leaking. It's solid. Okay? So again, the Cat 5 box. Here we go. 150 PSI. Yeah, buddy.
Jesus Christ.
It's power, eh? That's some power, guys. Whew. Hey, what's up, guys? So here, today, I have for you Prototype Z, okay? Or Z, whatever you want to call it. It's freaking awesome. It's godly. So, what this incorporates is some pretty fantastic concepts, okay? So, now first off, when I was designing this, after like an extensive amount of testing, it was just ridiculous. So I'm utilizing concepts though in my pressure chamber and in my barrel that go back to the 40s, you know, probably even earlier than that. And essentially you can see this here. So I have a Weatherby 257 round and then I have a 303. Now if you look at the shoulders of the casing, like I've been making ammunition since I was 16, so I'm incorporating these concepts into the gun. So anyways, if you look at the shoulders of the casing, this doesn't really have a broad shoulder, right? It just kind of just tapers off and then that's it. If you look here at this shoulder on the Weatherby casing, it's ridiculously bottlenecked, right? And that allows for the pressure to be more direct on the projectile, right? So you get more velocity and more power and less drop, okay? So I've incorporated that mechanism into the design of this T-shirt Cannon Prototype Z, right? So first off, you have your pressurization chamber here, which is 3 inches in diameter, length, I don't know, like 10 inches or something like that. I'd have to measure it. It was something like that. Anyways, so, and it builds up pressure at a lower PSI, but the volume of air is actually more, right? And where you see more power out of this in comparison to other designs is exactly in that mechanism I explained earlier. So in 3 inches of diameter, that volume of air is rushing through 2 inches of diameter. It is therefore bottlenecked, right? So it's gonna rush through at a higher velocity and push the projectile out of the barrel, and it's just devastating, right? So we also have our lever system here, which has been upgraded, updated to the latest standard. Check that out. TRG standard, if you didn't know. Okay? So it's pretty awesome. And can we pressurize it past 100 PSI? Absolutely. Do I think it's gonna blow up? Absolutely not. Will it work? You're damn right it will. So it's pretty solid. I mean, for what it is, and that is why we get, you know, way more distance and way more velocity. We're only doing it at 100 PSI in here because I don't want to break my drywall. Outside, we had it charged for I think 110, 120, and it went a good 100 feet into the air, right? So no, this thing is fantastic, and it definitely is a wicked design. It comes in at about 2.5 feet. Whereas the TRG amped version comes in at about 4 feet or just shy of 4 feet. So definitely some length improvements there, right? So there you have it. And if you guys want to see a comparison in length, you can see it here, right? This actually sits lower than this one does. This is just on a gun stock. But you can see that there, the difference. But all in all, these are absolutely great. And they work incredibly well for what they are, especially being handmade. But I mean, a lot of fucking testing, let me tell you. Our record for explosions was 2. We only had 2 explosions, so we did pretty awesome. And we did no research on any of this, just so you guys know, all of these designs are original. We didn't go online for anything. The only thing that we looked up was the pressure of a CO2 tank, which is 850. That's what it comes out at. Otherwise, these are all original designs. If you do create them, let me know and at least give me some credit, all right? Or the TRG crew credit, because these are all homemade and are freaking sick. Take care, guys. All right. Okay, test fire sequence on prototype Z. Here we go. So here, 110 PSI. Here we go. It's pretty ridiculous, I know. I'm gonna try it outside and see where it's at, but that's prototype Z. It comes in at about 2.5 feet, and it's pretty fucking ridiculous. There, and then you can just press the power button on the... Okay, so here we go. We got 100 PSI in the prototype Z. We're gonna be shooting directly up in the air, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, guys? Oh wow. Oh wow. What's up, guys? So I amped the shit out of this thing. This is prototype Z or Z. And so now it has a foregrip. So you can just put it in and you got a foregrip now. It also has levers for the ball valve, because what happened was with the ball valve, it was really hard to spin. Especially when you have like 110 or 120 PSI behind this. It's pretty rough. And then I just put in bolts on a broom handle. So I got a broom handle here for both sides of the lever. And then it's just bolted through, as you can see. So now check this out. This is exactly how it works. So first off, I'll just do it sideways here. So you have this. Right? And now the ball valve is closed, and then when you pull this back, you're firing. So, okay, pressurize, fire. Pressurize, fire. Pressurize, fire. So it's pretty mint. It works way, way, way better than it did before. And so it's super, super awesome. It holds the pressure incredibly well as well. So I'll do some test fires, and you can see how that goes now with this system. Okay, test fire sequence 2, prototype Z. Here we go. I'll put my laser on after this, I think. There we go. That was 100 PSI. Fuck, this thing works good. Mint. Alright, team. Squad up, never roll alone. We know. Alright, guys. So we're gonna do a double fire. Takedown test. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Let's fire some shit up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whip it. Whip it good. Woo! Hell yeah! Just like that. It's pimp. That is pimp. They work like boss. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad they work. I'm so happy. Yes! 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 TRG boss shit, TRG squad, TRG reppin' in the TRG workshop. Welcome home, fam. Boss shit, guys. Go, 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 go. I got you, man. I got you, Jeff. Don't worry about it. Hey! That's where it's at, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. good day. Dude, I gotta get Prototype Z up in this. Every day of the week, man. Like no other. Okay, what's up, guys? Prototype Z here, test fire, 100 PSI, wrapped shirt with elastics. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. Oh, dude. Pretty decent.
Is there a laser pointer on that?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. You wrecked my video.